Happy Training Tuesday. I'm Kim Irwin. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International, and happy that you're with me again this week. I am really excited to talk about something that is just nasty. Toxins. Toxins are nasty. What exactly is a toxin? A toxin is a harmful substance that is capable of causing disease when introduced into the body tissues. That's what a toxin is, okay? All day long, every day, we have these toxins introduced into our system, into our body. And we get it through air, through food, water, medications, beauty products, not our Arbonne beauty products, but other beauty products. I've talked to you about petrolatum before. Petroleum product will not allow your skin to breathe. Your skin is your largest organ. That's a problem. That keeps those toxins inside. There are lots of different types of toxic chemicals. There are carcinogens, cancer-causing, hormone disruptors, neurotoxic chemicals, respiratory toxins, reproductive toxins, and the list goes on and on. So our body has got, like last time I talked about our natural cooling system. Well, our body has a built-in system for detoxifying. Otherwise, like we would just probably not even be able to survive, you know? I mean, our body needs to be filtered to get rid of all the crud that comes into us. So what do we have? We have our lungs, our liver, our kidneys, our skin, our intestines. So these are all built-in systems within the human body that help with detoxification. But sometimes, you know, like when the toxins come in, they're carried in through the bloodstream, right? And then they're eliminated, or they're stored in tissues like fat and bone, okay? When that toxic burden becomes too much, what can happen? Tell me, do you recognize any of these symptoms? Sluggish, just can't get going, right? Mild symptoms like fatigue, constipation, bloating, weight gain, or trouble sleeping. Does anybody out there have any of those symptoms? And could it be because your body has a huge burden of toxins that you are not getting out of there? You gotta help your body with this. And it's interesting because I want to talk about, this is called a full moon parasite cleanse. I was just doing all kinds of, poking around and research on this. Has anybody heard of that? Like there's a full moon cleanse. Because that's where, our bodies are the majority of our body is water, and the moon affects the tides. Why would it not affect us? So doing a cleanse during a full moon has even more beneficial effects. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. But one in particular that I saw was called a full moon parasite cleanse. And they say it's the best way to do a thorough parasite and fungus cleanse because that is the time of heightened parasite reproduction. So you want to get that right at the get-go, get rid of those so it doesn't, they don't keep reproducing and then you just have more to try to tackle. And we're talking about some seasonal resets. We're coming up on fall, guys. Yay! It's been so darn hot. It's right around the corner. So I want you to start thinking about this. This is not just something that Kim with Arbonne keeps talking about with the reset. This is literally something that your body needs to help it, okay? We need to support its already built-in systems, all right? Just like with the cooling that I talked about with heat last week. But it says, there is nothing like a change of season for catching a nasty bug and being bedridden for days on end while you're putting your immune system to the test. We talk all the time about immune system. And now we're talking about, this is the season. We're going to be going inside and we want to get ourselves set up for success. You want to have that system feeling good, strong gut, strong immune system. So I want you to write down these dates. We have a full moon on August 11th and September 10th. Those are the next two upcoming full moons. So if you are thinking about doing a reset, I will highly, as you know, recommend the 30 Days to Healthy Living Reset with Arbonne. Do it on a full moon. Test this out. See how you feel. Get rid of that sluggishness, that all those toxins that are still stuck in you. One of the things, there were 8 tips that I just, pulled from the internet. One of these physicians that was talking about, if you're going to do these kinds of cleanses, what are some things you want to really make sure that you focus on during that time? The first thing is hydrate. It's always important to hydrate, and especially when you're doing any sort of a cleanse with your body, because you're releasing a lot of stuff and you've got to flush it out of your system. So you want to hydrate, all right? Drink our fizz. Our fizz are so fantastic. They are great for maintaining an even blood sugar level. That's got that chromium in it. We've got B vitamins, CoQ10, guarana. It's only a half a cup of black coffee. That's the equivalent of it. And it's productive, good energy, and you are hydrating. Number 2, there are 8 tips. Number 2 is up your greens. So what do we have? Superfood greens. 36 fruits and vegetables. And they talk in particular about, seasonal fruits. So ours already have all 36 in there, but when you're going from summer to fall, or you're going from spring to summer, whatever season you decide to do these reboots and these cleanses and resets, think about making sure that you are having a tough time talking, incorporating those seasonal fruits and vegetables for that season. With ours, you're already covered. It's going to be in there. I can pretty much guarantee that. Okay. Number 3, sweat. Get out there, exercise, right? I just heard this. I was listening to a podcast. This is a little side note, but I was listening to a podcast on sleep. And they talk about how you need to have, the really dark in your room when you're sleeping. Your bed is for sleeping. It's not for watching TV. It's not for reading. It's for sleeping. But what this one gentleman said is that you need to, to keep that circadian rhythm, your body's rhythm of waking and sleep in a good pattern. You should get up and get outside in regular sunlight in the morning. That goes in there, and that starts telling your mind, okay, we're starting that rhythm's starting, and then you get sleepy earlier so that you get a really good night's sleep. So this is talking about sweating. How did I get to that? I go for a walk every morning with my dog. Take Buster out for a walk. Okay, there's that sunlight. It's coming in. I didn't realize it was having that effect. That's fantastic. An additional benefit. Do something else. Walk, ride your bike, do Pilates, do jujitsu, do something, just sweat. All right, because that again is going to release the toxins from your system. Get a good night's sleep. There you go. Sleep is so important. And, they kind of go back and forth on how much you should have. You're going to get in that rhythm, but what I keep hearing consistently is 8 hours, right? So just get a good night's sleep. Supplement. So what are you going to supplement? With Arbonne, you don't even have to think about it. We sent ours through Mayo Clinic, okay? So we know that it's the right stuff. We know that it works. We know that it's effective. So from a supplement standpoint, you're not throwing money away on products that maybe they work, maybe they don't work, who knows? And a 90-day money-back guarantee. Okay, boost your fiber intake. Okay, we have got the fiber in our set or separately. It doesn't matter. If you're going to do a cleanse, you want to incorporate some fiber. Why? Because we want to absorb that stuff to get it out of our system, and it can act like a sponge when you're using it during a cleanse. And it helps from an eliminative standpoint all the time. All right. Have fun. Have fun. Life is way too short to be serious all the time, to, overanalyze everything. Just be light, have fun. Life is to enjoy. Yes, sometimes it's hard, but those are generally lessons that we're learning from that time. And be still. Being still, meditate, or just sitting quietly. I mean, it's It's amazing. My husband and I were away for the weekend fly fishing, and we had a lot of hours in the truck, and we didn't even talk. Not that there was any reason we weren't talking, but it was just quiet, and it was so nice. And you can regenerate your body and your mind in particular when you're just quiet. So be still. So that was really what I wanted to talk about, like how important toxins, how detrimental toxins are to your body, and the fact that, I hate those purple circles that we always get, but how important it is to help support your body's already built-in systems for detoxification of your body, and to look at it, like I said, we've got a full moon on August 11th and September 10th. If you want to do this, if you want to hop on it right now, let's get your set ordered so you can start on August 10th. That is perfect timing for this first full moon that's coming up. And see how if you do that in combination with the full moon, if you notice something different. If you've done this before, try it now. See what happens. And if you're like, that's still summer for me, I'm not ready to change into fall yet, then let's look at September. September 10th is the next full moon. So put those two dates in mind. If you have questions about this, please message me directly because I can answer the questions for you. I can give you pricing. You don't have to do full sets, but pay attention to your body. Are you feeling sluggish? Are you feeling, overwhelmed? Are you not sleeping well? Are you bloated? Are you gaining weight? All these different types of things. Are you constipated? Let's get things rolling, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to hearing from you. If you have topics that you'd like to hear me kind of do a little bit of research on and discuss in one of these Training Tuesdays, I would love to. So just let me know. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you soon.